morning. Well, here I am. It is Friday morning. Well, actually, it's not in the morning even. It's 12:45 on Friday, and I just wanted to first off introduce you to my plush robe. I really like warm robes because my mom wears one. And ever since I was young and grew up, she would always wear a robe whenever she would wake up in the morning. And so it was really just an nurturing thing to see her wear. And because most of the time I'd wake up in the morning really tired, and I would go snuggle with her, and she would be wearing a robe. And so I guess just growing up, I started wearing a robe and want to be warm and cozy too. So good job, Mom, for wearing a robe. So it's not exactly in the morning, but I still feel like it's morning because I still have coffee breath, and it's a Friday and I don't have classes on Friday. So typically I will stay in my pajamas a lot longer and maybe do things like laundry or study, have an extended quiet time with the Lord, or things of that nature. And so why I'm wearing my robe today is more so as a prop to just explain to you just some things that have been on my heart when I wake up in the mornings. Do you guys ever wake up in the morning and your to-do list is like super on your brain? Like you have things you gotta go do outside the home, whether it be errands, whether it be errands, whether it be like going out to the bank, going out to pay a bill, or whether it be study, whether it be write a letter, or things of that nature. And I just wake up and my to-do list is always on my brain. And I'm not even that much of a type A person, but it just happens to be that way for me. And it can be really wrong because I can put priority to the things that I have to do more so than the things that the Lord calls me to do, which is just to be still and know that He is God. And what does that look like when I wake up in the morning? Well, morning is usually really peaceful, but it's my head and my thoughts and the things that I feel like are important that cloud me all the time. Like I wake up and I think about that to-do list, and I think about when I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just put them in a consecutive order so that I can have a successful day. And that's not exactly where my success comes from. It really comes from waking up in the morning and being reminded who I am and whose I am. And so it can suck sometimes because I'll wake up and I'll just have like just this commission for my day that's not even what the Lord has called me to, and I'm not reminded in His Word as to what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm also clouded in the morning somewhat by my dreams. I'm such a dreamer. I took a personality test this past week with my parents too. And I am an ENFP personality. I'm an extrovert, intuitive, feeler, and perceiver. And so I really realized that a lot of where my unfulfilling feelings, they usually come from the fact that I'm not meeting up to the standards of the dreams that I set. And so that can be really hard because then I can make all these like really big idealistic things for my life, and I can fail at every single one of them every day, you know. And so I really can set myself up for failure when I'm thinking in my dreams and I'm thinking in my to-do list in the mornings, because I'm setting the bar so high for myself that I can just fail, because I can feel like the success for my day depends on, do my dreams come true? Does my to-do list get occupied and not occupied? What's the word? Completed. Yes, sorry. So, and with that, I just have these feelings of being down and just frustrated. And that is like, what? I wake up at 7:30 and then the clock rolls around and it's 8. And I'm already thinking about all these things. So I'm setting myself up for so much failure. And it's not even 8 o'clock and I'm already like this. And so I just wanted to be like real with y'all that sometimes when I wake up, I just don't always feel great. I don't always feel amazing. I feel defeated before I even fight the battle for the day. And So we live in this wonderful generation where we have cell phones, and those things can be so great and so wonderful, but I unfortunately use mine as an alarm in the morning, and that's really great and it's wonderful. But I do find myself that after my alarm goes off, I will look at my phone, read my emails, see if I have anything new, see if school's canceled for the day randomly, which never happens, but wishful thinking, right? And so I check that, and then I'm like, oh, so-and-so followed me on Instagram last night, or somebody liked my photo from 46 weeks ago. And so I go on my phone and I check that, and then I go through all the other feeds from like the day before, and I just see these things. And so I told you I did a personality test, right? I told you that I am an ENFP. One of the questions on there talked about how envious are you of others? And I looked at that and I was like, oh, I'm not an envious person. What do you mean? And so I was really, quick to want to put the answer of I strongly disagree with that. I'm not really envious of others. But then I had to think to myself, I am envious of others. Like when so-and-so gets a good grade, when so-and-so gets a raise, when so-and-so gets a really cool job, I tend to think more so not happiness for them, but I think, woe is me. I'm like, I don't have any of that. Like, I didn't get a scholarship. I lost my Hope Scholarship. Like, that sucks. Like, I think of all the ways that I've failed, and I see how they're succeeding, and it just really bothers me. But that's not exactly right. That's not exactly for me to do that. Not good for me to do that. And so I just already find myself setting myself up for a lot of defeat, a lot of feelings of being down, a lot of feelings of self-pity in the morning. And so it's 8:15 by now, right? And so I'm already thinking about my to-do list, my dreams, my down feelings, and I'm looking at my phone and, seeing all the things that people are getting, like, seeing somebody's really cute outfit. Oh, so-and-so gets to go out of town. I wish I were going out of town this weekend. But I seem to be neglecting something, right? And it's just, I'm not waking up in the morning and thinking of Jesus and being reminded of his gospel and who he says I am. And so I wrote this blog a while back, and it's posted below, and I really just want you to read it. And it just talks about how I just have found it is so true in my life that comparison is the thief of joy, because I'm not looking at my life necessarily as how Christ has called me to look at it. I'm setting myself up for failure because my day plans are compared to other people's. My day plans are compared to my to-do list that maybe I can't always meet. My dreams maybe not include, fulfilling those today. And so I just want you guys to know that although some videos are going to be like really crazy and just really real and really funny about who the Lord has made me to be, good one, Lord. But then, I just also want you to see that there is a lot of wickedness in my life. There's a lot of thoughts in my life that aren't so nice and aren't so pretty. And so I just want you to be able to know some of those and just share that with me. And so here, check it out. And I hope you read it, and I hope you are encouraged. And have a great rest of the day, and I will see you later.